So I have something for our council to consider as it relates to our Arts Commission. We've had we've asked two of our commissions to reapply just to bring in some fresh voices and maybe update sort of the mission and the work that takes place. We did it to our Planning Commission, of course, and then we've done it with our D&I Commission and bringing in fresh voices. So one is opening up the seats so that we create an opportunity for some new voices. Secondly, I was at the California League of Cities last month. Our vice mayor was there, and I was very impressed with, there was a vendor there that was talking about, it's called the creative economy. And it's typically integrated with the Arts Commission. So it's like the Commission to the Arts and a Creative Economy Commission. So think about sort of refreshing and updating for a city of our size. Part of that, so when we once started out, we had the Multicultural Commission, which now in modern day is the D&I Commission. A lot of cities have grown from a sort of an old school Arts Commission to incorporating the creative economy, which then opens up opportunities for economic development as part of that. So two things, one is to open up the appointment process, and then secondly would be to consider expanding the role, a reimagination of this Arts Commission. So what I would ask is, if it's possible, with the concurrence of colleagues, is to have staff prepare a report and provide a presentation if we can at the next meeting, and I'll look to the city manager to see if this is possible, on the scope of the Arts Commission prior to the opening of the recruitment for the positions, and consider rebranding the commission to the Arts and Creative Economy Commission, or leave it as is. But I think it would benefit all of us to get that presentation. I saw some great work that's taking place in cities across California. Other cities are doing this, even smaller cities. So it's an opportunity for us to showcase not only the diversity of the arts, but also tap into some of the others that are, part of our visual and performing arts. So there's a whole umbrella that falls under the arts within the arts community. So I don't know if does that make sense? So that's two. One is to open it up to reapply, and we encourage, of course, our commissioners to reapply. And then, but as part of that, to have a presentation on what this, and I'm going to turn to you because city manager, I know that I shared with you some of these ideas earlier. Do we have enough material? Can you prepare something before the next meeting? Is that even possible?
Yeah, we can do that.
Mayor, just a question. So are you saying get the presentation so we understand what it is first before we open it up, right?
So I want to open up so regardless of whether we rebrand this Arts Commission to this new creative economy, let's reopen it like we've done with some of our other commissions. So that's one. Okay. The second part would be the presentation. And with the presentation, if it's something that we agree with, then we would factor that in before the recruitment process begins. Now, it would be, for example, if we were to move down the path of a Creative Arts Commission or Creative Economy Commission that's incorporated within the Commission of the Arts, then that sort of new description would be part of the recruitment process. We don't want to put the recruitment out there and then maybe, move forward on this and maybe not get the right people or the most interested people for this new version, if that's the path we choose to go down. But I think it would benefit all of us to have a presentation from staff on what this would look like. But either way, I want to open it up for folks to reapply.
So that's how I understand is getting that presentation before we start.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, I think that's important because we look at these in December anyways, as that's when we ask everyone to reaffirm whether, so it's timely.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm bringing it up now.
And so, and this creative what did you call it, creative economy?
It's called Commission to the Arts and the Creative Economy
Creative
Commission.
So is it like turning art into part of our economic development or that?
Yeah, there's a huge, and I know that our city manager is also aware of some of what the work looks like in other cities. So it's definitely broader. It's reimagining it into something much bigger. If that's something that we're interested in looking at. But I think because you all weren't at the League of Cities to see some of this stuff, I think it benefits us to take a look at it rather than, go to another conference. Let's see what some of these best practices are from other cities, what it looks like, the nexus with economic development, and what this reimagination could look like. If it's something that makes sense, then we could look at it. If it doesn't, then we can move forward as is, but still ask for that open enrollment to take place. So if that's something, yes?
And Councilmember Singh, if you recall, Judy Tafoya and the Arts Advocacy Project, that was specifically what she was trying to do. And so I'm
That's
definitely
true.
happy
Yeah.
to support,
Yeah.
thrilled to support, and I understand the timing to be, get the presentation.
Right.
Then do the, okay. I'm
Yeah,
happy
that
with
makes sense. Otherwise,
Yep.
you want to get a full scope of what this looks like
Right.
in the event we move forward.
Yeah.
Yep, okay, no, I'm supportive, thank you.
Okay. Yeah.
And you have enough time to do that, sir? Okay. Okay, very good.